What up, chat? How y'all doing? Been a little bit since we've streamed. I was going to stream last week, but I didn't feel up to it, unfortunately. So it is what it is. But now we're here. Now we're here, and we're hunting rows. As you can tell, this is my primary lake, and it's incredible. Thank you for the tier 1 sub, Oracle, for 27 months in a row. Holy. Absolute legend, man. So what do you guys think, chat? Do we start by just rotating on our main zones, or should we continue managing down the map? Obviously, I haven't posted my most recent video of some of the trophies I've got, so there's been a lot of progress made since the last roe deer video I posted. We have managed down most of the map. There is still like some areas that aren't managed down, but you know, there's still like what, maybe 15 to 20 level 2s that I need to manage down to 1s, but overall it's getting there. It's pretty good now. I've got, I would say, 65% of them managed down, something like that. Dear Slayer, thank you for the 11 months, dude. Appreciate that. Oh, yeah, of course, Blue. Of course. I saw it. I saw it like the second it was posted. Great one happens today? Maybe, Chaz. I guess we'll see, man. Guess we'll see. How's the swapping? I mean, I haven't really tried it that much, so I don't know. I would assume it's just like anything. No, everybody doesn't have roe deer great one yet. It's going to release the 14th. The 14th is when everybody has this update. So just 2 days away. We're currently in early access, as you would see in the title. Got a couple over there, but this is by far my favorite lake, guys. It is a insane lake. We got $4 over here. That's just this side. It's insane. Get these guys down. That's 2, 3. Get the female 2. And got him. That's $4 down. I'm doing good, Metal Man. Doing good. Boop. And she dead. This lake is absolutely cracked, though. Quattro is by far going to be, I think, the best place to grind for them. I mean, Scotland's going to be good. Don't get me wrong. But I feel like this has the best like spawn trap, where it's just one lake. You can just absolutely load this lake with tents and stuff, and it's just insane. Will there be new furs for fallow? Yes, supposedly there is new furs. I've only seen, I think, 1. And I'm pretty sure that it wasn't even... Well, it wasn't me that got it. It was, oh, what's her face? I think it was Mel. I think it was Mel, right? You guys will probably remember better than me, because I don't really watch content for other people. It was Leucistic. Okay. I couldn't remember who got it. I knew somebody did, but I couldn't remember who. All right, so that guy's close enough that we probably should shoot him, because he will spook if I fast travel, I'm pretty sure. There could be more here, but we just got to take that risk. Pop him and drop him. Yes, I saw a Pro's Great one for anybody that's asking. Of course I saw it. I mean, it was posted everywhere. Pretty much everybody's seen it. Maybe one of these days, Richard. What up, Border? How you doing, man? No, there is no pop resets. They don't do pop resets anymore. I feel like it's been over a year since we've had a pop reset for anything at this point. They didn't do it for the last couple great ones. They haven't done it for any of the revamps to species, so I don't think they need to do them anymore. They must have found a way to where they can update the animals without pop resetting, because it's been over a year since we've got a pop reset. And they've added multiple great ones and changed multiple species since then. And yeah, they have not needed to do a reset. Look at these beauties over here. Lots of roe deer, man. This lake is so freaking consistent. I just love it. Oh yeah, Johnny, it's insane. It's such a good method. Like, this lake, insane. I think right now I've got 14 or 15 males and then like 4 or 5 females that are part of pairs. Might be one solo female here too. Not sure. I'm still managing the map down, so the amount of males I get here is like occasionally changing by like 1 or 2 as I'm like shooting stuff in other zones, because think of it this way. If you shoot the male from one pair and you shoot a female from a different pair, those 2 are now going to respawn as their own pair because you've just added 2 new solos into the mix. And then the next time you shoot a solo of each species, or of like the opposite gender of the one that was... I'm making this way more complicated than it needs to be. You guys get what I'm saying, though. Like, if you shoot one of the 2, it's not like you're somehow, like, breaking the system and making it so there's, like, more solos and less pairs. Like, anytime you shoot a solo of the opposite, it's going to pair up with that one that you shot and create a brand new pair. So there, unfortunately, isn't really a way that you can, like, just eliminate the pairs by only shooting one. Like... There we go. Smoked him. See if we can get these. I feel like I explained that terribly, but hopefully some of you understood it at least. That's 4 more males down and a female. Oh! We're insane! Oh my gosh. That was crazy, bro. That's crazy. What a shot. How many diamond rares and trolls on the grind do you have? I don't count trolls, but I have yet to get a troll, so that's good. Right now I've got 7 diamonds, 5 rare bucks, 1 rare doe. Since with these guys, you have to shoot the male and female if they're in a pair. Otherwise, you won't get respawns from, like, that particular zone, right? So I do have to shoot some females, and we have got 1 rare female doing it. No, Mr. Sports Guy. I reserve it for friends and, like, long-time trusted community members. I don't really give moderator to too many people. It's a very exclusive thing here. What's my favorite game? It's Escape from Tarkov. That's my favorite game. Used to be the only thing that I played before I did YouTube. I used to play that game, you know, just all day. It was fun times. Yeah, I don't know, Border. It's a little bit more work than I think most people think that it is. Moderator definitely isn't just like a shiny blue name. Like, you gotta be in the streams. You gotta be constantly, like, remembering all the different rules of the channel and, like, taking care of people that break them. Like, it's not just a shiny blue wrench, you know? You got real powers that come with it, so I gotta trust the person and know that they're gonna do the right thing. I remember the 5 people Tarkov streams. Those were the days, man. That was fun. Thems was some fun times. I've got about the same, Ian. I got about the same. Probably around 5,000 to 6,000 in Tarkov. Thank you for the raid totality. Appreciate that. Glad you enjoy the content, K-Fog. If this was a female that we blasted up here, where was that male that we popped that was running up here? I knew I should have marked where he was. Where was he? Got the new males popping up over there. This is the cool thing about this, guys. They're respawning before I'm even done claiming. That's how insane this area is. All right, I'm going to have to sick the dog on it. Go find it. Show me where it is, because I don't remember. And you know what? This is wasting too much time. We're just going to deal with it. We're just going to leave it. We'll go main menu after this or something so that it respawns. Oh gosh, we got to respawn here already. 3 more dead. Let's go. Holy crap. I am missing stuff. Let me real quickly catch up on chat, guys. Leafy Boy, thank you for the membership. The boys 1113, thank you for the super chat. And Cash Raptors, thank you for the 5 gifted memberships. Holy crap, you got Levi, you got Aurora, you got Callahan, you got Metal, and you got Raditz. Oh my gosh, the snipes, dude. Getting a bunch of the regulars. Holy crap. Let's go, dude. Thank you for those gifteds. I appreciate that. Got a bunch of the regulars there, too. Let's go. That's awesome. Yeah, we're on Cuatro Colinas, guys. In my personal opinion, this is by far going to be the best map to do this grind on. Holy crap, the respawns are rolling in. They're rolling in, guys. The respawns are here. Oh, gosh. I'm not even going to be able to get over there. We're going to have to main menu once we claim these, because all these are going to be spooked. I love this, dude. You know what? Let's just fast travel. They're going to scare anyway when we go over there, and I don't want to add a bunch of hunting pressure, or else it's going to throw the respawns like out of whack for a short while. Okay, thank you for the super chat. Appreciate that. Hope you're doing awesome. Hope you're doing amazing. Oh gosh, we got a bunch over here too. Holy respawns. What's up, iFlow? Thank you for the raid. What weapon am I using? This is the 300 AR I'm currently using because it's the most like fast and efficient way to take them down quickly. Is iBuy grinding for it? I have no clue. Like I said, I don't really watch content for Call of the Wild. I make so much of it myself that I don't really have the urge to go watch it, you know? Unless it's like a super close friend of mine like Nate or Caitlin. That's about it, though. That's really the only Call of the Wild streams I watch. Occasionally I'll pop in Flinters, see what he's doing, but I don't watch it for the game. I watch it for the people, right? No, we don't know anything about the names of the Great One Row furs. They released like a YouTube short showing all of them off, and they gave, you know, us images to use for our videos, which was in my first video. But we don't know the names of the furs. We don't know the name. We don't know like all of the different racks. We've just got what we've seen in their short that they put out. Jace, thank you for the 7 months. Appreciate that, dude. Thank you so much. Yeah, I mean, iBuy has never really been much of a YouTube person, Hedgie. He's more of a Twitch person. Which is where you're going to want to look for him. This is a big row, by the way. Very nice row. And then we got a few row over there. I feel like we're missing 1 row, though, because we saw 4 there earlier. Before having to main menu. Should be good. That was good. Doesn't matter if the first one was good, because we nailed him there. All right, 3 down. You guys can probably already see what I'm saying when I'm talking about how awesome Cuatro is going to be for grinding. Like, I think Scotland might be easier to herd manage down, but I think Cuatro is going to be the easiest in terms of like consistency. You got some mad consistent zones over here. Like, they never leave this lake. Ah, didn't make it. So it may take slightly longer to manage down Cuatro, because I think there's a few more roe deer, as well as, you know, they've just got a wider home range. But once you get it managed down, this is going to be like the fastest grind. Just because of the sheer amount of them on the map. Or not on the map, the sheer amount of them at this lake that never leave. So good. Friends, thank you for the 9 months. Appreciate that. Hope you're doing great. Hope you're doing amazing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Smoked. Are the fallow deer furs good? I've only seen the one that Mel got, so I don't even know what the other 2 are yet. I know Mel got a leucistic. But that's all we know as of now in terms of like what types of furs it is. Really hoping they'll do like a big reveal or something so that we can get more info. Oh, fantastic, Johnny. That's what you love to see, man. That's what you love to see. Little birds flying right in front of your shot. That's the greatest. That is the greatest. Okay. Now, keep in mind, guys, I am not fully herd managed yet. We are like... probably 60% of the map is managed down, if I were to give an estimate. So we're not going to be popping a diamond every 20 kills or anything crazy like that. Maybe every 50 to 100 if we're lucky, because we're nowhere near being done managing. That's a 29 to 35 track that we just picked up. Yeah, that albino male pheasant, though, Johnny. That was wild. Congrats, though. What's up, Dunnels? How's it going? All right, let's see. Where'd these guys go? Probably all going to be up here, except the one. Send the doggo after him. What's up, Bryant? Hey, Hyder, how's it going? Hope you're doing good. I haven't tried too much to swap yet, Deer Hunter. I'm going to focus on managing the map first, because the problem is if you try to swap now, like this early, I have to commit to one thing or the other, either grinding this section over here or managing down the rest of my map, just because of how roe deer work. Like, let's say you shoot like 5 males that were all part of pairs, right? You won't get those respawns until you've shot 5 females that were part of pairs. Or 5 solo females. So, like, it gets really weird when you're trying to manage the map, do rotations, and also trying to swap things out. Like, it just it gets a little confusing. And I don't want to mess up, like, how many I've got here yet. So I haven't really dived super into the whole swapping yet. I'm going to focus on that, like, when I'm down to the very end of my HM. Because right now, like, it could be a little bit too unpredictable for my liking. Dunnels, thank you for the super chat. Appreciate that, dude. Let's get that great one. We're going to do our best. We're going to do our best. What's up, Hunter1234? How's it going? What guns am I using? I'm currently using the 300 AR. So this isn't one of the new guns. For the ones that could make diamond, I'm using the 25-06. It's by far my favorite roe deer gun. Absolutely awesome freaking rifle. Love that thing. Me too, Johnny. It's so nice that there's no pop resets anymore. Because that means that if you guys wanted to, you could start herd managing your map right now. That way, whenever the update comes out in 2 days, you'll kind of already have a head start on managing that roe population down. So if you got the time and you want to, get straight into popping diamonds left and right, trying to get that great one, you could go ahead and try to start up your grind now. Just, understand you can't actually spawn a great one until the 14th. What's up? I love to hunt. How's it going? Hey, me like fishy. How's it going, dude? Fantastic name, by the way. It just reminds me of like a Cookie Monster being like, me like cookie. Fantastic. Yeah, Merle, they don't really do pop resets anymore, which is great. It's awesome because that means you can, start your grind a little bit earlier if you want to get managed before the great one comes out. Nice. What's the average wolf kills for a great one? I see them typically be under 1,000 for a lot of people. Keep in mind that's not guaranteed. It can definitely vary from person to person, but I see wolves being one of the faster ones in most cases. The new moose racks look so good. Oh, they're incredible, man. Like the new racks, the new textures on the old racks, just looks incredible. I'm a big fan of the moose rework. I feel like they've done so many good things with this update. So many good things that are free. Like, not even talking about the weapon pack. I feel like, to be honest, that's my least favorite part of the update is the weapon pack. I think the Great One Row is my favorite part of it. The Moose rework is my second favorite part. And then since we've only seen one of the new fallow furs, it's hard for me to like gauge how much I'm going to like that. But I mean, overall, it's just a really good update. Lots of good free content in it. And if you're the type of person that wants to buy the DLC to get new weapons, there's some banger weapons in there. The 500 is a powerhouse, and the 25-06 is one of the most versatile small to mid-game rifles in the entire game. Oh, we have an extra buck here. Oh, it's a 1 though. Okay, I managed down another one here. I had 2 1s here. Now we have another one there. I am trying to manage down this lake. Because the more that oh, another 1. Oh my gosh, guys. We got 2 new 1s here. That's huge. That's huge. Big W's. Big W's. That's awesome. Oh, I would love a Jackal rework, Frost YT. That would be much appreciated. Much needed. What's up, Baja? How's it going? You want me to call you Baja or Brock or Baja Brock? All right, you little Roskies. No, I have not got a great one yet. We're hoping, though, man. We're hoping. Three males down. Ooh. Big boy. Can I smoke it from here? How far is that? 360. Jeez. Maybe? I think we got it. Chad, I think we got it. Think we got it. Oh man, Chaz. Crazy. Oh, Johnny, I've had 1 level 2 diamond so far. 1 level 2 diamond, and I've had like 3 score above 80 that didn't make diamond. They definitely seem to make diamond at level 2 decently often. It kind of feels like a whitetail to me. They kind of feel like whitetail. You get a lot of level 2s that are like really close to diamond, which I do like. I do appreciate that. Do you think the DLC is worth it? It's a hard one to say because, like, I think it's one of those DLCs where they've got a gun for everybody in there, which means, you know, a lot of people might not like all 4 weapons. So it depends on what you consider worth it. If you just want 1 or 2 guns that's going to be a gun you use every single day practically, then I'd say, yeah, it's worth it. If you want every single weapon in there to be like super, super useful, then you might not consider it to be worth it. Because there's 2 guns that I just don't see myself using very often. And that is the combination gun and the 17 HMR. Unfortunately, the 17 HMR kind of is underpowered, which is quite sad. I was really hoping that it would be a powerhouse, man. I was hoping it would be so good. But unfortunately, it's just kind of average for its class range in terms of damage. It does have extended range capabilities in comparison to other class 1 to 2 weapons, but it just doesn't hit as hard as I had hoped. Falls into the same issues that the 22 Magnum and 22 Hornet have, where they're just not quite as powerful as they should be. And it makes the 22 LR feel a lot better. But like outside of that, the 500 Jeffrey is the new most powerful weapon in the game. It destroys Moose. And the 25-06 is probably the best class 2 to 6, 2 to 7 range weapon that there is, because of the fact that it has 2 different class ranges for its ammunition. If you go with the poly tips, it's class 3 to 7. You go with soft points, it's 2 to 6. Like those 2 guns, they are worth it. The other 2, not so much. I'm not a big fan of the other 2 guns. Combination gun, you know, it's just a lot of guns that are better, but if you like combination guns, I'm sure you'll like it. Uh-oh. Non-vital. Well, let's hope that wasn't a diamond, man. What's up, Kyle? How's it going? I am alive, Volt. I am alive. 77. Now, where is this guy over? He over here? Nope. We got to go a little ways since we messed the shot up. Crazy just seeing all these roe deer respawning as we're claiming them. It's beautiful. It's a wonderful sight. If anybody's wondering where we're at, it's over here on Quattro Colinas. This lake never loses its respawns. It's so good. Probably the greatest spawn trap in the entire game. Oh, thank God it wasn't a diamond. That would have been unfortunate, man, because we screwed that thing up. Love how fast a flesh hit takes down a roe deer with the 300. Oh, it's great. You like rarely have to chase after them very far. It drops them quick AF. For my backyard, I would choose 17 over 22 any day. Sad in-game Suki. Yeah, it's not great. Not great. It's very unfortunate. I mean, I like that it's got a 300 meter zero distance, but that doesn't really matter too much when it takes like 27,000 seconds to kill anything. Like, it took a full probably like 20 seconds just to kill a freaking badger with basically hitting every organ, which that's not ideal. Three more bucks down. Let's go. How are you doing the grind? You mean like, how did I approach it? Come on, can I hit you? There we go. She got it. She got it. In terms of how I did the grind, I mean, just like any other grind, manage down the worst parts first. And then focus on the better parts. I'm not fully managed yet, though. Because I'll be honest, I got tired of running those rivers and stuff like that. So I decided to take a break in stream. Just kind of grind out the really good spots. And then later, after I'm done with stream, I'll probably return to the river and finish managing it down. You can see I've got a lot of zones here. I got a lot of zones with females and or level 1s in them. But there's still like 15, 20, 25 level 2s that I need to manage down. So yeah, going to be spending some time doing that. But didn't want to do that on stream because it's pretty boring watching me take like 20 minutes just to find one thing to shoot. Oh, hey. Respawn there already. I can definitely tell that I'm getting close to having my HM to a good point. Because I am starting to see a lot more max weight estimates spawning. We're finally getting to a point where at least half of the ones that return are max weight estimate. And previously, it was like a rarity that I'd seen one pop up. Yeah, I try, Volt. I try. I try to get the great HM. I forgot that one. I'm just going to fast travel back to grab it after we claim these. Oh. Another respawn there. Try and just take out the males, leave the females on the river. I'll let you know if that helps, HM. I tried that in some places, Johnny, and it just confused me. Just keep in mind that if you're leaving females, you're creating new solo females. Which means next time that you shoot a female, it's going to pair up with one of those bucks that you shot that hasn't respawned yet. It's like really the only way that you could leave females is if you don't shoot any females from elsewhere. Because those females, anytime you shoot a female, if you've been like leaving females from pairs, it's going to pair up with one of those bucks that you shot out of those zones. Because the bucks can't respawn until they have a female to respawn with if you killed them from a pair. If it was a solo buck, that's a different story, but you get what I'm saying. It gets a little weird and wacky when you're trying to do that. I tried doing it, and it kind of screwed up the consistency of my grind, so I just stopped doing it. How many roe deer racks are there? I have no clue. I didn't count. All I know is they showed off some in the that YouTube short they release. That's the only like video / images, etc. that we have of the racks. I didn't bother to like count how many. I'm just gonna wait until they like actually reveal how many, because I'm sure they will eventually. I feel like they gotta reveal it eventually, and even if they don't, I'm sure somebody from the community will compile them all. What's more power, 257 or 25/6? I haven't compared them side by side, but it feels like the 25/6 is better. Did I? Maybe I didn't kill that other one. All right, let's check. Any... Nope, no more males respawned there. We're almost at the end of drink time. Exactly, Volt. How do your deer stay still so long? I mean, they don't. They stay still as long as they're supposed to. Maybe you're talking about like when they're farther away. If an animal is like 350, 300 away, I can't remember the exact distance, but if they're really far away, they take longer to spook off. Like that. But if they're really close to you, like 150, 200 away, they're going to spook like instantaneously. Well, that's 4 more buckaroos down. Let's go claim that guy, though. Boom. You haven't missed too much, Casual Hunter. Awesome, Andy. Thank you for the tier 1. 20 months in a row. Really appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hope you're doing great. Oh, gosh, there's so many. Got him. Jacob, thank you for the super chat. Appreciate that. Hope you're doing great. Okay, there's one more up here. And we got a respawn. The rare 24 to 29 weight estimate level 1. You don't see too many of these. This is why I have a stand literally everywhere, man. You never know when you're going to need to hop up in there and start blasting. Boom. Maybe I should pop over here so I don't spook the other zone when claiming those. Because I'm sure we'll have some back in this zone. Yep, we do. 1, 2, 3 bucks. That's a level 3. Number 3 is a 3. Let's go. Let's go, dude. We got a 3. Jacob, thank you for the membership, dude. Appreciate that. Holy level 3, chat. Our first 3 of the stream. You enjoying the grind? I'm liking it, man. It's a nice change of pace. It's different, but it doesn't feel like overly annoying. It's weird because they behave like foxes, right? Because they're in pairs and solos, but they're not annoying like foxes, which is great. Here we go, though, guys. Let's take this thing down. That is our first level 3 of the live stream. Okay, we killed 3 bucks. Oh my gosh, we got respawns over here now too. $4 down. And then some spooked off, but it's whatever. No, I have not got the roe deer great one yet. We are 776 bucks into the grind. That's just counting the bucks, not the females, because obviously they can't spawn a great one. If we count all the females I've shot, I've probably killed like 1,200, 14... Not 14, like 1,200, 1,300, 1,100, like somewhere in that range. I can't remember exactly how many females I've shot, but it's at least like 300 or 400 of them. So we're over 1,000 total kills, but only 776 bucks. And this guy is one of them. Oh! My first troll of the grind. Of course it's on stream. Of course my first troll is on stream. Ew! Disgusting little deer. How dare he? What a rude dude. Yeah, Chess. True. I didn't think of it that way. There she is. There she is. Just hiding there, hanging out. Super troll road deer within the next 4 days. Oh gosh, please no. That would suck. That would really freaking suck. Oh. Hi, ma'am. Oh. Oh. Did I get him? I got him. Oh my gosh, what a shot. Holy crap. This grind is fun. It's also good money. You really don't need to time reset that much. Not when you get to the point where you're just grinding this lake. Did we claim them all? I think we did. Nice, Trent. That's awesome. Oh, yeah, blue chippy. For sure. Oh, I forgot to claim that one over there. I see one laying there dead. Sorry, little guy. Better go claim it, because until we claim it, it can't respawn, so... Gotta make sure we're on top of that. What's up, Jake? Oh, I know it's you, Blue. I know it's you. Just the fact that your Twitch name is different than your YouTube name always makes me say, like, the full name for some reason. I don't know why. For some reason, it just makes me want to say the full name. Oh gosh. Oh gosh, what happened? Help. Help. Yes, claim the female roe deer. You need to. Because if you just leave her on the ground, if she's part of a pair, right, then that pair isn't going to respawn until you claimed her. Like, if you shoot a male and a female that are in pairs, right, and you only claim one of them, that male's not going to respawn until you've claimed a female for him to respawn with. Oh my gosh, dude, that thing was so annoying. Can we just, like... I wish that it would have just let me chill there, but because it died in the tent, it was trying to spawn me on the opposite side. Which obviously I couldn't do that. It wouldn't let me. I'm going to claim that after. I need to get this before I forget. I need to get him before I forget, since he's just stuck in our tent. Like the annoying little roe deer he is. Oh, geez, Johnny. It's going good, Jake. It's going good. If there's a zone of all females or just one female, do you still shoot them for roe deer? I mean, if there's no bucks to shoot, you don't need to shoot the females there, no. Just think of it this way. If you shoot a buck from a pair, and you don't shoot any females, that buck's not going to respawn until you kill a female for him to respawn with. That's like the best way I can describe it. Oh, they're back. Respawns have taken place. Hence the zone on top of us as well. Midweight estimate. Nothing too crazy. Oh. Oh, it's past their time. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and claim these. And then we will main menu. Can you grind rows on feeders? You could, but I wouldn't recommend it. It's not going to be very effective. Because, like, you're really only going to get, like, 2 to 4 roe deer there at a time. And because of how respawns work, really the only way that you could make that effective is if you set it up on these lakes, like on this lake right here, where you get consistent respawns. Anywhere else, the respawns are going to be so sporadic and bouncing around left and right that it's going to be so tough to get consistency on feeders. I would recommend just doing the drink zones for the Great One roe deer at least. Because there is just sadly no way to get an effective feeder grind going with the roe deer. And if somebody's figured it out, let me know, because I have not been able to figure out a way to make that work. Yeah, I mean, like Fishy, it's really good. The 500 is incredible. Most powerful gun in the game by a long shot. What up, Jets? How's it going? I can't remember if I said hi or not. All right, let's head back here and reset time. Oh, let's go, Johnny. That's what you'll love to see. When will I do a Fishing Planet stream? I mean, I did one not that long ago, K-Frog. We do them all on my Scarecrow the Angler channel. I don't have a set schedule for those, though. They just kind of happen whenever. I don't have a set schedule for any of the fishing games, really. Okay, there's 2 more we got to go claim. Might as well kill those while we're over there. Oh. Yeah, Rip Tackle Tuesday. We still do it occasionally. I mean, it's Trophy Tuesday, so, you know, it still happens. It's just miscellaneous games occasionally fishing. To be honest, I would do YouTube and Twitch in tandem, 151 Cowboy. And the biggest thing is just constantly do research on how to improve your content. That's the biggest thing. It's the biggest thing about growing a channel. Constantly striving to improve your quality. And just being yourself. Don't try to force something. Because people can tell if you're being fake, right? People can tell if it's a character. Just be yourself and have fun and always strive to get better and better. And do your research. Lots of amazing channels on YouTube that are fully dedicated to just teaching people how to grow channels. No, Brian, no great ones yet. Surely you'll get a great one soon? I hope so. I'd love it if we could get a great one, you know, sub 2,000 kills, because we've seen how the boar went for me. I still don't have a boar. We're like, I think 3,400 kills into boar. And we never got one. We'll get one eventually. I'm just waiting for them to fix the feeders. I actually haven't checked to see if they fixed feeders in this update or not. Because the feeders were kind of broken for boar. And I don't know if they fixed them here. I didn't check. You should try boar on Hirsch. No thanks. I like my life. I like my life without the torture of that. Has anyone got a great one row yet? ProXCK got one. You have every great one? No, I'm missing the boar. That boar is so mean. Especially when everybody else was spawning the boar, you know, sub 2,000 in most cases, and mine's just like, sorry, bro. Not gonna happen. You don't need me. Two males down. Four males down. Nice. Smoked him. Oh, also, guys, I tried putting a tent down here to claim these. But when I did that, like my respawns were like all out of whack. They just stopped spawning there. So I don't know. Skelly, thank you so much for the super chat. Appreciate that. How long will the stream be? And why don't you like to hunt fox? Because fox are just boring and annoying. The thing with fox is they don't have antlers. So every single one of them looks identical. And they are just a super slow, annoying grind. Like, you don't kill very many at a time. And even when you get to the point where you kill a lot of them, it's still just the same animal over and over again with no variations, really, because there's no antlers. And, like, sure, you could herd manage them to get more diamonds, but who genuinely wants to go through a full HM on foxes? It is, like, pure torture. So that is why I hate foxes. And on top of it, I'm not the biggest fan of, like, half of the variations, so it's just like, no reason to grind for them, really, for me. Knight the King, thank you for the 14 months. Appreciate that. Oh, and in terms of stream length, I don't set really a time on my streams. They just kind of go until they stop. So I have no clue how long we're going to be streaming today. Could be 2 hours, could be 4 hours, could be 10 minutes. You never know. Ooh, smoked. It's 1, 2, $3. Okay. Mrs. Crow with the 64 freaking months as a member. Holy crap. That is a long time to be a member. That's insane, man. 64 months is crazy. All right, doesn't look like there's anything I'd spook, so we'll fast travel down. Yeah, the counter at the top is my total great ones. And total diamonds is right next to it. And if you guys haven't seen great one number 140, I got it on my other channel. So I'll be posting a video on that probably, I don't know, a week or two from now once we're kind of done with the whole roadier grind hype. Because obviously new update takes priority over old update until I get done with everything. Eventually I will, eventually I'll post that great one. What was it? It was a muley. Number 140 was a muley. Yeah, Volt. It is crazy to think like how many months it's been. Oh, let's go! Piebald! Let's go, chat. We got a pie. We got a nice slice of pie. A nice slice of pie. I mean, I wish it was a little larger, but hey, it is what it is. Look at all these big boys, dude. Look at all these big roadier that spawned in the same run as this guy. And of course, he had to be the tiny level 2. Oh, well, that's fine. It's fine. Also, how many bucks is this? 1, 2, $3. 4, 5, 6, number after 6, and 8. And 9. We got $9 in front of us right now. Love to see it. Look at that pretty thing. That's beautiful. He's right next to a giant, too. Oh, man. It's piebald, Johnny. It is piebald. That's what I just said. That's what we were talking about. It's a piebald. Let's get this thing down. Put your head up, buddy boy. Okay, got all 3. Okay, none of them have a diamond estimate except this guy, and there's no way he makes it, so... Ah! Now! Rip! Well, we killed 6 of them. Or was it 5? Well, now it's 6. We've now killed 6, because that guy will die. Remember to not say it. Yeah, I will never give the memers the chance to say the meme. I'll never give them the chance. We should probably claim our piebald first. I'll worry about the others later. Are you herd managing this grind? Yes, we are. We've got like maybe 60% of the males managed down. I still got like probably 20, maybe a little bit more level 2s to manage down. So we still got a little ways to go. Look at that beauty. That right there is a gorgeous little piebald. Nice little slice of pie. What we love to see. That's what we love to see, man. A slice of pie. Beautiful. Make sure to clip that. We love our piebalds over here for sure. We love our piebalds. But yeah, we are herd managing. We are. I'm just kind of taking it a little slow because I don't want to like only do the boring part, which is managing down the river. So I've been kind of going back and forth. Like I'll grind on the main lake for a little while. Then I'll, wait for them to all to respawn so I don't like have them respawn somewhere else by like shooting like the opposite gender and then them pairing up and going over there. So, like I've been trying to not burn myself out by just herd managing things down, but then also got to be careful when bouncing between the good areas and the bad areas. Don't want the like high weight and the low weight estimates like swapping and stuff. Is that the 3 that we shot here? Yeah, that's the 3 of them that we shot here. We got more over here, bro. I could probably kill all 3 from here. Thanks, Fradix. My gosh, we got more. So many heavyweights. That is a good sign, though. We are getting a lot of heavyweight ones, which is a good sign that we're at least decently HM'd. Well, there was one up there, too. Well, oh well. You suck! I think we just killed 4 males because there was 2 in the close zone, 2 in the far zone. Okay, we got a couple down range. Oh, new respawns. We just looked down there and there was 2. Now there's 4. And that... Oh, now there's 1 there too. Yep, respawns just took place. Did any spawn back here? No. Holy, we're insane. Do I watch college football? Yes, I do. I do indeed. I've been watching a lot of different football the last year. Right now, I'm watching the UFL. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of it, but it's another like a United States, like American Football League. I think UFL stands for the United Football League. And it's very similar to the NFL with like a few rules changes, way less penalties. Like you can hit a quarterback as hard as you want and you won't get penalized, which is great. Love to see that. So I've been watching a lot of the UFL because it's just harder hitting. A lot of them are former NFL players or people that just didn't get drafted. And so it's still really entertaining football, but with less penalties being thrown than the NFL, which is a nice change of pace. Holy crap, there's so many over there. Well, that's going to be a chore trying to kill all of those. It's Canadian, ain't it? No, not the United Football League. I mean, all the teams are from the U.S. There's like the St. Louis Battlehawks, the Birmingham Stallions. There's the Dallas Renegades. Like, it's all United States teams. So it's another U.S. football league. Canadian is the XFL, I think, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's the XFL. Some of them are actually really good, though, Volt. Like, some of those players that are in there, it's like, how did they not stay in the NFL? Oh, CFL? It's the CFL for Canadian. Got you. What was the XFL? Wasn't there one called the XFL, or was it rebranded to CFL? Because I swear XFL was a thing like 10 years ago or something. Or was the UFL formerly known as the XFL? Old league rebranded. Okay, so XFL is no longer a thing. Got you. Hunt Professor, thank you for the super sticker. Appreciate that. How's it going? It's going good. Just smoking these row. Just smoking these little roskies. Two down. Three down. Oh, got you, Johnny. Okay. So the XFL and USFL were two leagues that were combined into the UFL. Okay, that makes more sense. See, we're putting it all together now. We're putting it all together now. We're figuring it out. But yeah, as I was saying, like UFL, a lot more lenient with penalties. Like, they don't really call roughing calls ever. Hardly ever. I've seen some like wild hits on some of the quarterbacks. And they've got like a couple extra rules that the NFL doesn't. Like, if you make a field goal from 60 yards or farther, you get 4 points instead of 3. And you can also go for a 3-point conversion after scoring a touchdown. So they have the extra point, 2-point conversion, or 3-point conversion. And then they also have a rule where if you cross the 50-yard line, you're not allowed to punt anymore. You have to either kick a field goal or go for it on 4th down. So like, they have a lot of rules that make it more exciting. It's pretty fun. I've been watching every single game. Isn't it inside? I think all of them are in domes, yeah. I think a lot of them are in domes. But it's still like full-length field. It's not like the Arena Football League or anything like that. I haven't watched the Arena League in forever. Wonder if it's any good nowadays. Welcome back, Chase. All right, later, Skelly. Thanks for dropping in. Oh, because I've been getting into it real heavy, Volt. Like, not necessarily just NFL, but everything. I've been quite surprised with how good some of these other leagues are. UFL is definitely the standout, though. Definitely the standout of all the, like, non-NFL leagues. Also, it is impressive how many of the kickers for those teams are better than half the NFL kickers. And it's like, how did you guys not get signed? How did they not get signed? Like, some of these guys are like routinely hitting 50-plus yarders, drilling it right down the middle with no problems at all. Oh, three. Big boy 3, 79 to 90. Oh, whoa, that looks white. Dude, another piebald. I don't know if you guys can see that. Maybe I can zoom in. Maybe I can zoom in. Let me tab out and like zoom in. You can see a white dot right in the middle. I saw that and I was like, dude, that thing is a rare. Can I zoom in even more? There. Now you can easily see it. See that? That's what I saw. And I was like, oh, that's a rare. That's got to be a rare. It's got to be. And then let's just, I think I can just go undo all the changes. There you go. Now we're back to normal. But that's what I saw. I was like, oh my gosh. So we got a level 3 and a piebald on the same run. That makes me kind of sad they're not the same deer. He's next to a big one too. Dude, another piebald! What is happening? Holy crap, bro. What? I mean, I know the piebalds spawn often for roe deer, but holy crap. What is going on, bro? What is going on? We're getting that great one today. I mean, rares don't mean a great one, so I definitely don't think we're going to get our great one today, but that's just cool. That's just cool to see so many. We got a 3 right here. We'll take down him first. Oh, put your head back up, buddy. Let them live? No, I can't. It'll ruin my respawns if I let them live. Okay, he's dead. And now smoked him. And then to get her, it's a female. Sorry, miss. Getting the 300 treatment. And it was a bad shot even. Oh my gosh, bro. That is insanity. I can't even think of the last time I had 2 rares and a diamond spawn in the same run. For any species, really. It's been a long time since I've had double diamonds in one run. Or double rares in one run. How many kills into the grind? 810 males. Plus however many females I've shot along the process as well. Oh, it's big. It's big. 85. Diamond number 8 of the grind. Let's freaking go, bro. That was some insane luck. That is what we love to freaking see. We get a big boy diamond. I've got larger ones though, so I'm not going to tax it. Actually, no. This is really big now that I think of it. We'll tax this guy. I don't think I have too many that are over 85 yet. My brain was thinking like 83. Like, oh, I got a bunch of 83s. But no. This is an 85, not an 83. Holy crap. What a thick boy. What a thick little boy. Now let's go get the pies. We can't forget our slices of pie. That's the most important part. You can't forget dessert. We had diamonds for dinner, and now we're having some pie for dessert. Hi, buddy. And hello, little guy. It's another small one. But I really can't complain if we're getting piebalds like this. And also, guys, just to let you know how many we've got. In 810 kills, this is our 6th rare, all have been piebald. I definitely do think that these spawn about probably as often as piebald whitetail. They're a pretty consistent rare that you're going to get. Like, I haven't seen any other rares yet. Have not seen an albino. Have not seen melanistic. And I haven't seen, what is the other one? Leucistic, I think they added with Scotland. It's all been piebalds for me. Which is still cool. Love getting rares regardless. What's max score for them? I think it's like over 86, maybe 87. Like it's in that range. I can't remember it off the top of my head though. Oh, spooked her. Or spooked. Oh, what the heck? Another 3. Okay, HM is now popping off. Let's go. Let's go, chat. What a freaking run. What a freaking run we're on right now. That is just insane. We went like the whole stream with barely getting anything, and then just boom, it's been like rare, rare, rare. And 2 level 3s. Our HM is looking better. Like I was saying, I did a little bit of HM before we got into the stream. I was running the river a bit. And we got a few new ones to show up, and I was hoping it would like push it over the edge to where we'd get some diamonds. Because I was going on some pretty big dry streaks for a lot of this grind. There was one point where we went over 200 kills without a level 3 showing up. And that was like pretty much all of yesterday. I didn't get a single one. Oh, this is not her. Where is she? Where's our dodo? Did I not hit her? No, I totally hit her. Yeah, we shot her with the 300. She's dead 100%. Did I misremember where she is? Oh, we got to respawn there. What up, Moosin? Thank you for the membership. Appreciate that, dude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Where did she go? Also, I don't know if you guys knew this about Call of the Wild, but the female rares look different than the male rares. So, like, this piebald pattern looks different than the males that we got, which is cool. Why are you killing does of HMing? Because roe deer are only solos or pairs. And if you kill the male out of a pair, but you don't kill the female, the next time you shoot a female, that male is going to respawn with that female. So that male essentially will not respawn until you kill a female for him to respawn with. And because of that, you have to shoot does during your grind on roe deer. It's just like foxes. If you don't shoot both in the pair, you're going to have some issues with respawns. Here it is. Look at that beauty. Oh, she's pretty. She is pretty. This might be a different pattern than the one that I have. I've already killed one female. Chat, remind me if this is the same pattern that I got in my first video for early access. Because we got one already in early access. Are you allowed to shoot the great one if you spawn it? Oh, of course. Of course. There we go. That's a beauty. And that's going to be an insane YouTube short. That's going to be a crazy YouTube short. We still got a 3 we got to track down too because we spooked him off. Let's go ahead over here and reset the time in main menu so they're not spooked anymore. That was diamond number 9, right? Yeah, that was diamond number 9. Almost forgot to mark it down. Almost forgot to add it to my counter because I was just so blown away by the fact there was rares too. I don't think Pro has posted his video, The Great One Roe Deer. He posted a picture in his Discord, but that's about it. I don't think he's made a video yet for it. Do we have to shoot the solo females? You don't have to, but the thing is, it's almost impossible to tell sometimes what is a solo and what is in a pair. Because a lot of times you'll get like 2 or 3 solos in the same zone as like 1 or 2 pairs. So it gets really difficult to actually tell. So I just ended up shooting like all the females around. To be honest though, because of the way it works, as long as you shoot a female and a male, you're going to get that pair to respawn because it still has a female to respawn with. I feel like I've had to explain this quite a bit in this stream, but I'll try to explain it one more time in like the least confusing way that I can. Let's say you have a pair, right? And you shoot the male. That male will not be able to respawn until you kill a female. But because you shot the male and left that female is now considered a solo female. So if you shot a different solo female, that male would then respawn with her into a pair. Oh my gosh, guys, I did it. I explained it without it sounding confusing. Let's go. I did it, chat. I finally found out how to explain it in a good way. You know, I'm gonna clip that. Maybe I'll save it as a soundbite or something so I can just press the button anytime somebody wants to know. We finally did it. I made a good explanation for once in my life. Where's that male that was over here? Did he run over here? He might have. Oh, well. Didn't get him very good. The 3 was over here, so I'm not going to go claim these yet. We're going to start over here. UFL or NFL? I like the NFL better just because, you know, it's what I've watched since I was a kid, right? Like, so obviously I like the NFL more, but the UFL is an amazing alternative when NFL is not happening. And the best part is they happen at completely different times in the year. And so I don't have to like pick between one or the other when I'm wanting to watch a game. If you're wanting to watch one though, for the UFL, I highly recommend watching the game that happened today. They post the highlights on YouTube just like the NFL does. Watch the Birmingham Stallions versus the St. Louis Battlehawks. That was a phenomenal game full of crazy plays, hard hits, high scoring. Like, it was just a really good game overall. Are you able to do one rotation of male and then another for female? I mean, you could. Just think of it this way, like, this is probably a pair right here. If I only shoot the male on one of the rotations and I don't shoot her, I'm not going to get the respawn for him until I kill the female, or until I kill a female for him to spawn with. So like, if I shoot like 3 males from pairs, but I don't shoot any females that run, then those 3 males aren't going to respawn until I kill the females. So I'd say just shoot whatever you can. If you can get all of them in the run, then that's the best case scenario. But if you can't, you know, nothing wrong with getting them next run. You just might have a few respawns delayed if that happens. But thankfully, like this lake right here, you never lose your respawns from this lake. Like, they always come back to here. The home range is very, very small over here. So it's like, it works out really good. And then, because of that, that combined with how many there is here, I haven't really ran into any problems too much. Maybe a couple scenarios where things got a little slow because I missed a few, but it has not been bad. It's been pretty consistent. Mo Tim, where's that 3? I wonder if that 3 is like not at its zone right now. Let's reset time. Oh, that's why. It's well past their drink time. Anything good today? Oh yeah, we have had a crazy day, John. We've had a crazy day. We have got, I believe, 2 diamonds already and 3 piebalds, and we have another potential diamond right there. Oh gosh, we got another coming in. Ooh, big estimate. Hold on, we're shooting that with the correct gun. Big estimate on him. I messed him up. I don't think we got him with that one either. Oh, well. The likelihood of him making it is very, very low. I'm not super concerned. Okay, what's the distance? It'd be this guy. 330. Okay, we can make this. Smoked. And double smoked. What's my favorite bird to hunt in the game? Maybe turkeys? I don't hunt too many birds, so I gotta think about that for a second. Smoked. Holy. This might be my new favorite grind. Dude, it's so fun. I did not think I'd like it this much. I thought it was going to be like just pure hell to get through. But it's actually really good. It's very enjoyable. Like, I don't find myself getting bored that much. Unless I'm managing down the river. That's the only boring part, is the river. The river is, whew, rough. But back to the bird question. I'd say my favorite bird is probably turkeys or maybe capercaillies. No, pheasants. What am I saying? Pheasants are my favorite. I forgot about the pheasants. Pheasants are my favorite, easily. Pheasants are so fun. Oh, what's up, you little wonky donkey? Got a 9 legendary wolf. You think that's a troll because I only killed 5 or 6 wolves, so do you think it's a troll? Then I have a giant caribou. That's a 5 medium. Is that supposed to be a diamond? So caribou, those troll 90% of the time. So I would say it's more likely that the wolf would make it and the caribou wouldn't. But I mean, both could make it. Both could not make it. You never know. You won't know until you claim them. Just like we just claimed this guy. Boom. Diamond. Diamond number 10 of the grind. Love to see it. Love to see it, man. Oh, and also, guys, I plan to release a day 1 roe deer guide on the channel. Obviously, it's not going to be a perfect guide. There's going to be some things that I might miss in it because obviously we're still pretty early in the grind. But I want to like get a video out showing all the information that we have learned and hopefully helping you guys out with your grind. So stay tuned for that. It's going to be releasing on the 14th, so 2 days from now. And hopefully it'll help you guys. Are roe deer pairs? They're pairs and solos. Yep. Which means, you know, it's going to be similar to foxes, except less annoying because roe deer are just in better places. I mean, that's not how it works, Chaz, but I get what you're saying. Spawn the fabled golden with a typical rack for fallow deer after 1,200 kills. Let's go. That's awesome. Congrats, dude. Typical rack looks so good. You should stream all day like you did when Emerald Coast came out. Man, I'm not built for doing like 12 plus hour streams anymore. The older I get, it's harder to do that without like getting tired. Pretty much ever since I became a dad, like every single year after that, it's just got harder and harder to do the super long streams. Chad, isn't it crazy to think that my daughter is about to be 5? Like, I know there's quite a few of you that were with the channel before I even, you know, had my daughter. Or before my wife had my daughter. You get what I'm saying? Like, before I was a dad. And now it's like 5 years almost since that. That's just insane to think about. That's just crazy to think about. Time flies by, man. It really flies by. How's it going, Dalton? Hope you're doing good. Okay, I think we claimed everything except these two, right? Or no, did I go over and get them? I think I went over and got them. Let's go ahead and reset the time and then main menu. Because we have spooked off a lot of them while we were going around claiming diamonds and stuff. Hey, Robot Kid, I'm doing good. Hopefully you're doing good too. It's your 10th Great One Fallow. Let's go, dude. That's awesome. Yes, early access trophies have persisted past early access for a few years now. It's been a while since like progress wasn't kept from an early access because it uses our live save file, so they can't exactly like not have it saved. Five males and a female down. Oh, 6 males down. That was a brutal hit right there, man. That was brutal. Oh gosh. It died inside my tent. Oh, also guys, they changed the way the blinds work, unfortunately. You know how you used to be able to place them like literally right next to the tent? That's unfortunately not a thing anymore. I was trying to do it and I was like, "Aw, they fixed that." So I assume this means that it wasn't intended. I thought it was just how the blinds were, but see, like I can't place it right in front of the tent anymore. Which isn't a big deal. I mean, just a couple extra feet to move. Blinds are still going to be faster because you don't have to like press a button to get inside of them. You just walk into them. So they're still better than stands, but yeah, they did get nerfed a little bit, sadly. But it's not that big of a deal. They're still amazing. I'll still take them over a stand in most scenarios. I stream on YouTube, Super Jaw thing. I stream on YouTube and Twitch simultaneously. I refuse to use anything but tripods unless the spot sucks. I don't know. I've always been the other way around. Like, I typically will use the blinds in, like, every scenario for the most part. There we go. We can go here without spooking others in the area, I think. Oh, gosh. No, she twisted and turned. What's up, Chip? How you doing, buddy boy? Oh, I killed him right before he disappeared. That was beautiful right there, dude. That was beautiful. Pops, I'm starting to rev moose grind. You got any tips? Top half. Use the top half of the map for your main zones. That's the best tip I can give you for that map. Because rev moose suck if you try to grind the lower half. They are not good down there at all. Nice, Chippy boy. It's good to see you, man. It's good to see you. Oh. Oh. Boop. Boop. Also, Chip, sorry if you were, you know, just wanting to lurk and I just called you out of lurk. I got so excited when I saw your name in chat. I was like, oh my gosh, I haven't seen Chip in here in a while. Let's go, Chip. My excitement overtook me. It's like, oh my gosh, it's Chip. I haven't seen him in ages. What's up, JTP? How's it going? Where's the male we shot over here? Did he run after we shot him, or did he float? Didn't float. That's good. That's right. It was a bad shot, and then I popped him right as he went out of render. Which means, yeah, he's right there. His lady friend isn't dead, though, I don't think. I think she survived. Delta Tom, thank you for the 33 months, dude. Yo, what's poppin'? How's it going? How's it going? Hope you're doing good. Hope you're doing real good. Okay, no new respawns yet, so I shouldn't spook anything by claiming these. Also, what is up, other lurking moderator? Hope you're doing good. I only use the tripod because I don't have those blinds, which is, you know, perfectly fine. Both work. I just like the blinds because they're easier and quicker to get in and out of. I definitely use tripods for some areas that need elevation, like As you can see, I have a mix of both. I've got tripods in some spots. I've got blinds in other spots. Really depends on the area. Three more buckaroos down. Oh, we got zone right here. I just saw them appear. We got tracks here, which means when we fast travel, there should be a deer there. Should I just go over here? Nah, I'll spook. I can't really claim these yet because I'll spook anything over here. Let's go over here. We'll claim those after. That is the one thing that you got to kind of strategize about is like when you're going to go claim stuff so you don't spook other things. Caitlin with the 48 months. Thank you, thank you. Hope you're doing awesome today. There's a road here. Ooh, level 3! Level 3! Yeah, our HM is looking good. I think I'm happy with the HM. I had hoped that it would be at least decent enough. I might try to manage some more down, though. What do you guys think? Should we do a little more HM during this? Go to a couple of the bad spots and try to manage down the remaining few? We already did it once in the stream a little bit ago. We went to that one lake and managed down, and found that we had managed a couple more down to ones. Oh, nice, Caitlin. That sounds amazing. Can't recall if I've ever had those. I don't know if I have. Here we go. Hey, he thick. That looks the same as the last one, though, so I'm probably not going to tax it. It scores about the same, too. And I do have one that's over 86 already, so we're not going to tax this bad boy, but that is really, really cool. Gotta claim this right here. Let's go. I think we have one up here we gotta claim. What's up, warrior? Can you look at my last message? Yeah, I'll look at it. How are you hitting these shots? I'm trying to manage my rows down and I can barely get 3. Oh, the main way that I do is just lots of time played on mouse and keyboard. Mouse and keyboard's the biggest thing. Like, if you're on console, it's going to take, like, a lot more time, a lot more practice to be able to do quick follow-up shots. But, I mean, I've got 8,000 plus hours. I think it's like 85 or 8,600 at this point on Call of the Wild on mouse and keyboard. And I also play on a low sensitivity and a low DPI setting on my mouse so that I can make those follow-ups pretty easily. That's like the biggest factor. I have seen some people get really good on console, though. A lot of it comes down to just like really trying to like improve your speed. Like, you know, there's a lot of people that will practice different things, like do like aim training stuff. Doesn't even have to all be on Call of the Wild. You could even try it on like some FPS games or something too, but biggest thing is just repetition. The more shots you're taking, the better you're going to get over time, right? CG, thank you for the 34 months as a member. Hope you're doing great. Hope you're doing good. Yeah, ducks are a good way to get your aim down. True. Ducks can be very, very good for that. Mainly because they fly very fast. Is this new great one coming out the 14th? And if so, what map would you say might be the easiest or most efficient? Yes, it's coming out the 14th, and Quattro seems to be, like, incredible. The main reason is because the deer you shoot at this lake, they always respawn at this lake. You don't have, like, bouncers when you're at this lake right here. They only respawn here. And so you can just manage down the rest of the map and then grind this lake, and it's just so quick. It is a super fast grind. I mean, how many kills did we start the stream with, chat? Wasn't it like 736 or something like that? Let me look. What did I title the stream? Yeah, 736. Guys, we have killed 98 bucks. 98 roe deer bucks since we started the stream an hour and 30 minutes ago. And that's not even counting, you know, all the females that we've shot to along the way. Got 2. Got 3. Plus a female. Okay. Nice. We got all of those. Uh-oh. New tracks appeared. That means we've got one on top of us right here. So when we fast travel away, it's probably going to spook. So we have now killed 101 roe deer bucks today. Or I should say during the stream. Because I did shoot some before the stream, obviously, as well. That's the one that we found the tracks from. Yeah, pretty much, Triffage, pretty much. Although there is multiple different weight estimates for the level 1 roes. And apparently there's one that's like really small and like really rare that I have yet to get one to spawn as. Like, apparently, according to Flinter, there's like a, what is it, like a 14 to 19 kg estimate level 1. It's like the tiniest. It's like equivalent to finding a level 1 fallow deer in terms of rarity. But I haven't seen one of those. But I've been keeping the 19 to 24 weight estimate level 1s. And then I've been shooting the 24 to 29 weight estimate level 1s. And it's gone pretty well overall. I feel like that's going to be a good balance because, like, I've not even fully managed down. I've probably got 15, 20, 25 level 2s left to manage down throughout the map. And we've popped, like, what? 4 level 3s this stream, and 3 of them made diamond. So it seems like we're in a pretty good place. All right, no new respawns over there. Should be all? No. Oh, the female. Oh, well, we'll get her later. Let's claim these in main menu. I don't really talk about my personal life on Stream Chase. I keep all my, like, personal life stuff private. There we go. Did we kill another over here? Oh, this other spying thing's the female. Never mind. What have you missed? 3 piebalds and I think 3 diamonds and 1 troll. It's been a crazy day. Best luck I've had on the road grind so far. Did you swap mainly solo males into other shooter zones? I'll be honest, I didn't focus on swapping. I haven't really done any swapping. I tried it at one point, but I was still managing down the map, so it ended up just like screwing up my respawns, and then I had to like try and re-swap again, and it was just a pain, so I haven't really been doing much of it. Probably not going to do any real swapping until we get closer to being completely managed. Did I main menu yet? I did not. Okay, let's main menu. How am I herd managing the river? Running the whole thing. That's it. It's so slow and annoying. Which is why I have not been running the river during the stream. Why I did all of that HM before I decided to stream, because, oh my gosh, it was annoying. All right, so I'm going to be right back, guys. I'm going to take 5 minutes to go downstairs and grab a drink. And when I come back, everything should be respawned. And then I'll take you guys on a typical river run to try and manage down the last few ones there, just to show you guys why it hasn't been the primary focus of the stream, because, ooh, that river's rough. But I'll be right back. Give me 5 minutes. I'm back. I'm back, chat. Let's see. How's our respawns looking? Nothing over there. Let's do a time reset. Want to make sure we got all our respawns before I go shooting stuff on the river. Last thing I need is like, you know, one male that I didn't shoot its female, and then, you know, I accidentally shoot a female, or I shoot a female on the river and then it spawns with her instead. Like, that would just be terrible. That's 3. Saw the spotting icon pop up. 4. 5 bucks. $6. $6 dues. $7, $8. Okay, so we got minimum $8 respawned. I should have between like 12 and 14. Don't know the exact number because it's always fluctuating because I've been still managing the map down a lot. Most of them are respawned. Yeah, I think most of them are respawned. I think we might be good. I mean, either way, we should be fine, because I'm planning on just shooting males here anyway, I think. Let's do a river run, though, just so you guys can get an idea of why I didn't focus the stream around river running and managing the rest of the map. Do you use Hirsch for any grinds? Not really. I tried pheasants on there, but Hirsch is just an awful grinding map. It sucks, bro. It sucks, man. I don't know, land boy. I feel like people are going to pop them pretty quickly. Mainly because a lot of people are like pre-herd managing their maps since they don't do pop resets anymore. I would imagine some people are going to pop them pretty quick because they'll already have their map managed. Don't forget the fallow grind. I wouldn't even count that as a Hirsch grind that we've done though, because we didn't even get to 100. I don't think we even got to 50 deer. Like, we barely shot any on that. I don't even know if I could call that a Hirsch grind. How about go for red deer, OG Outdoors. See if you can get an erythristic or a leucistic. What lake are you set up on? Well, maybe if you didn't spam my chat, I'd tell you. Doesn't take that much energy to have a little bit of patience and wait for me to respond before spamming it again and again and again. In fact, patience is free. Hey, you made a video on it? True, I did make one video on that grind. I'll be honest, it's been so long ago, I don't even remember what the video had in it. How many zones do you have? I don't count zones with animals that are solos and pairs because it's constantly changing. Like, the number is never going to be the same until you've managed down the whole map and know where everything is, right? So there's really no, like, reason to count zones. As long as you're checking every place they can be, then that's all that matters. Like, I don't count zones in most of my grinds now. I used to, but like the second that they started giving great ones to species that have like lots of solos, it just became kind of pointless because every time you shoot a solo, the zone disappears. And then when it respawns, it's going to create a zone somewhere else. But if it spawns in a zone with another animal, it doesn't create a new zone because there's already a zone there. So it just gets way too confusing with species that have solos. Yeah, Blue. I do my best. Patience is a virtue. It is. It's a lost art, man. I feel like not enough parents nowadays teach their kids proper patience. And it drives me crazy. Ah, that makes sense, Rabbit Man. That makes sense. You know Flinter? Oh yeah, I do. I've done tons of videos with Flinter. I talk with him like almost daily. Flinter's a good buddy of mine. Thanks, Chase. Later, Colton. Sorry, can I see what lakes you have? Yes, since you said sorry for spamming, I'll show you. This is the main lake I grind. This one right here. Because it never loses its respawns. Like, the only time that I've ever lost respawns here is if I, like, shot the buck from a pair, and then I shot the doe from another pair, then they respawned, and they just didn't respawn there. Like, that's the only time that I've lost them. So, like, as long as you are done with your herd managing and you're not shooting a bunch of deer in other places, like, it's super consistent. Because I know at one point I had like 15 bucks there, and now I've only got like 12, and that's because I started shooting deer in other places, and then they started pairing up and respawning out of where I wanted them to. They're just shooting one lake? Yes, like when I'm fully managed down, that is going to be the only lake that I hunt, because you don't really need anything else. It's got enough deer to get good respawns, like good reliable respawns. It's just really, really good. That's just kind of boars sometimes, Richie. Like, boars get really inconsistent at times. I've had the same issues. There really isn't a way to fix it, to be fair. I don't even think that it's broken. I think that's just how they designed them to be. I feel like a lot of times, inconsistencies with animals showing up to zones, it's just part of the game. Like, it's there to make it not as predictable, you know? Because I think a lot of people forget this game was not built on grinding. Grinding was created by players. We created grinding. And so the game wasn't necessarily designed for grinding in mind, right? It was designed as a hunting game, and then people throughout time just found more effective ways to hunt more animals fast, and that's how grinding became a thing. So it's pretty normal to see like inconsistencies. Just bought Planet Zoo and have a genius idea. Create my own Call the Wild maps in Planet Zoo. Do it, Blue. Do it. Min-max TF out of it, for sure. The community definitely has over time. Like, we have found some crazy ways to get the most out of our grinding. Oh, speaking of this lake, or not lake, this river, I should show you guys. Look how many zones I've found for roe deer. So everything that you see over on this side is roe deer. Like, this is all roe deer zones. That's all roe deer zones. All of these are places roe deer can be. Roe deer can be throughout this whole island. They can be all the way up through here. This is red deer. This is where the roe deer pick up again right here. And I don't think... Yeah, this is the first roe deer zone on this side. So this little section can't have them. But, like, all this is roe deer. All this is roe deer. You guys can see why I didn't want to stream, like, grinding the river, because it's the most boring content ever. The last few days have been a lot of just running around for 20 minutes until I find something to shoot. Then I'll find, like, a couple more to shoot, and then rinse and repeat. It's been boring, man. It's been so boring. But it'll be worth it. It'll be worth it once we get this map managed down and can just only focus on that awesome lake. Luckily, we don't have to check every single lake on Quattro. There's a bunch of lakes that don't have roe deer. Like, you don't have roe deer here, 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 or here. They aren't here either. They aren't at either of these lakes or this lake. And they're not at this lake. And then the river, it's like mainly the north half of the river. Like, there's full sections on the southern half that have nothing, as you can see. Like, overall, they're not bad. But managing them down is quite boring at times, so. But I think overall, like, this is going to be the best map to do it. I know there's a few people that are going to do Scotland, right? But I feel like the Scotland river is more annoying. I feel like the spawn traps aren't as insane. There's a female. I actually got a diamond from this spot earlier today. You guys will see that in a video. We had a diamond in this zone that I'm standing on, I think. Rev Coast Moose Grind is boring. Yeah, I could see that. I could definitely see that. How many moose rares do I have? I don't even know. There's no way that I can, like, remember the exact number without going through and counting them all. Unless, actually, I might have... No, never mind. I can check my counter on my phone. I have 33 rares, but that's only ones that I got on the grind. So if I got a moose rare from non-grinding, it's not going to be on this counter. Which means I probably got closer to 40 rare moose. Give or take a few. Another female. Another female. But keep in mind, that is over the course of 12,291 moose kills. It took a while to get that many, but yeah, we've had quite a few. Okay, luckily, I have not been getting many male shooters over here because I've got the majority of the map managed down, like I said. There's only like 15 to 25 somewhere in that range that I need to manage still. So it is like very spread out and sporadic. I gotta go. Have a great rest of your stream. Thank you, dude. And no worries. Like I said, you said sorry for spamming. It's fine, dude. Just remember it for the future. It's typically a pretty common rule in most content creators' streams, so just in the future, remember that. 3K in, no great one moose. Super defeating. Yeah, it's not fun when you get on those long grinds. I had a moose grind that was like, I killed 4,300 on Medved without getting a great one. So I switched over to Rev and then 300 kills later got it. There was like 4,600 kills in between that great one and my previous one. Moose grinds that go a long time are not fun, man. Especially with how long it takes to kill them. Like, it takes a little bit of time to get them to die. I mean, obviously now the 500 is going to make that better. But like previously, I would only kill like 50, maybe 45 per hour. Which in comparison to a lot of other grinds, that's not nearly as many as I can get with like Whitetail or Black Bear or something like that. What's the best map to grind fallow deer? I would say Tiawaroa is still the best. Would you grind for a great one turkey? I mean, I'll grind for any great one they add to the game. You know, it's another question as to whether or not I'll actually stick with it until the end. So far, I've stuck with every single grind except for Fox. And yes, I am still going to do my boar grind. I'm just waiting to see if they fix the feeders because boar weren't showing up to my feeders after the... Which update was it? It wasn't the... It was the Feeder Pack 2 update. Ever since that update, like, my boar have been weird. I'm hoping that in this update, they fixed it. That'd be great. I still haven't got a chance to go check that out to see if the feeders are acting normal with my boar again. 16:30. 30 minutes till the end of the time. I'm almost to an outpost. As you can see, lots of roe deer zones there. Thinking what we're going to do is go to the tent and check that area. This is the area I've been finding the most for me to shoot recently. Are you going for haggis when they're fixed? Oh, of course. Of course. I mean, I guess technically I could go for them now because obviously we're doing early access for the update, and I would imagine that the haggis fix is in here since they told us it would be. I don't know if you guys remember or not, but a couple months ago or a month ago or something like that, they said in the Discord that the next update would include a haggis fix. So I assume that it's in this. So maybe at some point we'll have to head over there and see if we can find a haggis. I don't watch Call the Wild content, Ender. And when I do, it's only like my close friends that I watch. I don't really watch anybody else. You think New England would be a good whitetail grind map? Definitely not. That map, whitetail can be at every inch of water, and there is so much water on New England. And there is, like, I think the highest population of whitetail in the game, or very close. So it's like, that is like the last place I would want to grind them, except maybe Mississippi. Mississippi might be a little bit worse just because of the gators scaring them. But yeah, I wouldn't recommend doing that. Oh. There we go. Smoked. We absolutely smoked him. I should probably do a time reset. I didn't even think of that. What's my favorite map? A ski ridge. Love me some a ski ridge, man. True, Johnny. I guess Mississippi does have the ability to use feeders and be pretty effective with the whitetail grind. So yeah, that would put it above New England then. Yeah, sadly, New England, not a good whitetail map. Not good in the slightest. Not if you're doing a great one grind, at least. If you're a casual hunter, it's great. Like, you'll find lots of whitetail, but it's not very good at grinding. That map is not a good grinding map. Sadly. But hey, not every map can be a phenomenal grinding map. What's the best map for the black bear grind? Silver Ridge Peaks, all the way. Fantastic map for that. Do moose respawn slower than other animals? Because my moose respawn slow. No, they don't respawn slower. You might not be shooting enough of them to get, like, efficient respawns, though. I would recommend trying to kill at least 10 per run. Something also to keep in mind with moose is they bounce. It's like a lot of times you'll shoot a moose in one zone and it'll respawn in a different zone that's, like, somewhat nearby. And until you've, like, managed most of the map and, like, really paid attention to where they bounce, like, it's going to be kind of confusing at first. I've got a full guide for the black bear grind, Buckshot GGs. I believe I've got the command for the guides playlist on here. Let me see. There it is. That's all my Call of the Wild guides. There should be a black bear grind guide in there that'll show you a map. And it is still up to date. For the most part. What's up, Unknown Cowboy? My favorite super rare I've killed? It's so tough to pick, man. Because if I shoot another female that's a solo Call of the Wild hunter, he'll respawn with her instead. because I've just created a solo female by leaving her alive there, right? And so now he's not going to respawn until I shoot a female. So if I go shoot a female somewhere else, those two are going to mesh and respawn as a pair. So as long as you're shooting a female after shooting a buck from a pair, he'll still spawn with her, right? So I'm probably going to shoot a female from a better part of the map and hope that they, like, swap to over there. Thanks, Owen. I'm glad you like the channel, dude. Got my first Great One Wolf. It's a Dawn Break. Let's go, Dubburrito. That's awesome. Congrats, dude. What is the best map to grind whitetail deer? I would personally say Leighton Lakes. I love Leighton Lakes for whitetail. I feel like it's just the most fun map to grind them on. But a lot of people swear by Revontuli Coast as well. I'm not as big into Revontuli as a lot of people are. I've never had really good luck there hunting whitetail. I always felt like the grind was more enjoyable on Leighton. But, you know, that's just my personal preference. You think you'll set up a grind for Cape Buffalo? I've done that before. Probably won't do it again unless we get like a Great One Cape, which would be awesome. But I don't really have a need to go set up for Cape. I've already got a bunch of rares. I've got a ton of diamonds for Cape Buffalo. I couldn't see myself doing a Cape grind anytime soon. Nothing over there. This area, I've got a lot of respawns recently. Like, these last 15, 20, 25 that I'm trying to manage down, I get a lot of them respawning, like, around this island here. What's my favorite animal? There's a lot that I really like, but if we're talking overall, like, all species, tiger's gotta be my favorite. I mean, they're just so unique. They're exciting to hunt. They're really beautiful. Especially the rares. Love me some tigers, man. No, because there's always going to be a certain amount of solos that have to be on the map, Rabbit Man. Which that is why you get solos respawn, or like, that's why you're always going to get a pair respawning if you shoot like a male from a pair and then shoot a female. Because the game, like, you're always going to have solos. Like, you're never not going to have solos. It's just the way that it works, right? Many people have tried to do it before. They've tried to, like, get rid of pairs. It doesn't work. They've tried to get rid of pairs, get rid of solos. Doesn't work. There's a 2. You guys see now what I was talking about earlier? This is why I wanted to get this map managed before really doing much streaming on it, because holy crap, this is the most boring part. And I personally feel like this is just not a fun viewing experience to watch me run around for 20 minutes just to shoot 1 or 2 roe deer. We've shot like, what, 2 since we started going to the river? Because we've got most of it managed down. We're just trying to get the remaining few. You do IRL hunts? No, I don't. Because YouTube can be kind of finicky when it comes to like blood being shown in videos. So I don't do IRL hunting content. And if I did, it wouldn't be on this channel. It would be a different channel. Because there's been a lot of creators that have been banned that did hunting content because they showed too much blood and gore and stuff. YouTube is a little iffy with real blood. They're fine with video game blood, just not real blood. What I like is when people don't spam my chat, EB. So maybe think about that first. Ender, thank you for the 15 months. What's up? This nerd still has not got good. You're right. I haven't. You know what I did do, though? Spawn 2 piebalds and a diamond in one run, Ender. We could see all of them from the same stand. It was beautiful. We've had 3 piebalds and 3 diamonds this stream. I believe it was 3 diamonds. Maybe 4. Did we get 3 or 4 diamonds, chat? We might have got 4. I can't remember. It was 3 or 4 diamonds. I got my HM to a pretty decent point. We still have probably like 15 to 25 twos I need to manage down, but it's coming along nicely. We're just doing a quick river run to see if we can manage things down. How's the row lake been for me? Oh, it's been really good. Like, since the first day that early access started, I've been grinding that one as like a primary lake, and then I'll like alternate between managing down parts of the map and like doing rotations on there. And it's been pretty good. It's super consistent. Oh, and also, one thing I can definitely confirm now. This lake doesn't always get its respawns back. They sometimes bounce from here to nearby lakes, like this one. Or this one. But this one, I have yet to have them bounce unless I shoot one from a pair here, shoot the opposite gender from a pair somewhere else, and then sometimes they don't respawn there. That's like the only caveat. I think the most males I've had there was 15. And I think right now I have like 12 males there because, you know, I was doing some like, I was attempting like some zone swapping and stuff, and I did it wrong. And after that, I was just like, yeah, maybe I shouldn't do that anymore. I'm going to manage my map down before I start trying to swap a few females and males. Oh, there we go. The rare level 2 roe deer on the river. I have now created a second river of blood. And that is our roe deer documentary for the day. Yeah, there's like 15 male roe deer at that lake, Owen. Or there was, like I said, because I was like shooting females and males from pairs in different locations, like I've only got like 12 there now. So like once I get the map fully managed down, then maybe I'll consider trying to like swap some stuff around, like swap some solo males and females or something like that. Back here. Back here. There we go. I reached him. It took a little bit of time, but we got him. Chat. The person in... They're obviously lying. The Great One Roe Deer is not out to the public yet. Not out to the public yet. It's still in early access for another 2 days. Here is a bunch that I've got stacked here. Oh, and also, Ender, just a heads up for the future. If you see somebody in chat, like, lying about having early access or something, just go ahead and ban them. Because we don't want somebody trying to, like, impersonate, or not impersonate, but, like, pretending to be part of the creator program when they're not, right? Because it's a little misleading to people in chat. So yeah, just in the future, you see someone doing that, just give them the smoke. How many kills do you think it'll take? Well, we're already at 842 males, so my prediction is going to be 1,500. I don't think we're going to get it quick. We struggled with boar, still have to get the boar. 3,400 into that grind. My recent, like, first grinds for species have not been super lucky. So, since this is our first grind for roe, I'm going to assume it's going to take me a little bit to get it. Okay, that's a new one, I think. I think I only had one level 1 here. That might be a new one there. Love to see it, bruh. Love to see it. No cap. You're guessing 1789? Maybe. You never know. Oh, for sure, Jets. For sure. Definitely. Oh, that's a new 2. And there's that 1. Like I said, we still got a few 2s we got to manage down. It's not bad, though. Not bad, though. Got most of them down. Is this a boring grind? Only if you're herd managing the river. The majority of the grind is not boring. Like when you get to the point where you're just rotating on the insane lake that respawns like 10 plus males, that part is really, really fun. But herd managing the river, that's the boring part. I love how roe deer have fluffy butts. I know, right? The roe deer got those little fluffy butts just shaking around. Do you stack your max levels? Not really anymore. I used to do it for every single grind. Now it's kind of like I only do it if I feel like I need to get the grind done faster, right? Like if I feel like I need to stack to get the HM to where I want it, then I'll do it. But usually I just grind, leave every level 1 I see, or, you know, whatever the corresponding level is for the species. Like sometimes I'll do a little stacking, but not as much as I used to like a few years ago. You reckon? Whoa. 24, 29. Was that the level 1? Maybe this level 1 a higher weight estimate? If that's the case, I'm probably going to leave it just because river. And the river sucks. Do you have a great one, Boar? Sadly, no. I'm 3,400 kills into the grind, and then with the feeder update, the feeder pack 2 update, my boar feeders, just half of them stopped attracting boar, and so I stopped doing the grind until that gets fixed. And I haven't checked them out this update, so I don't know if they've fixed it or not. So sadly, still don't have my boar. I'll get it eventually. Oh, that's a 2. That's a 2. Your head down, ma'am. Boom. Got him. One thing I could do, and I'm definitely considering this, I might start just like leaving these guys on the ground. Oh, that's a big boy too. I think I'm going to leave these on the ground and then try to go shoot some 1s at my good lake. And then main menu and hopefully have them swap. Let's try that. Let's go shoot a few level 1s over here. If we have any 1s there. I don't know if we do. I think I saw 1 level 1 when we were checking out the respawns. Bro, you gotta be kidding. Where? What got smoked? Oh, I had a stand there. They smoked my stand. No, they smoked my stand. You stinky roe deer. Stinky, ugly roe deer. How dare you? We have any level 1s, though? Not there. At some point, Ellie, I'll probably do the new rares for... Oh my gosh, did it? Oh my gosh, now they got that tent. That's what happens when I don't shoot them before fast traveling. Well, this whole plan is ruined. We were just going to shoot a couple 1s, try to like swap the low weights for the high weights. And nope, that didn't work out because all my stands and stuff are getting yeeted. Oh gosh. Yeah, for whoever was asking, I don't talk about my like personal life in stream that much. Like, if it has anything to do with like politics, religion, etc., I don't talk about it on stream because it's my business and only my business. How I believe in certain things, right? I don't really talk about it publicly. And also, regardless of what you say in either of those categories, it's gonna erupt in arguments in chat. It's always gonna cause an argument in chat no matter what you say. So I just stay away from it completely. Okay. Back to searching for a level 1. Yeah, we could probably... Let's do a time reset and see if we can see any in that zone. No, Ro don't get pop reset. They haven't done a pop reset for a new Great One in a while. It's been a long time since they've done a pop reset with a update like this. I assume they just found a way to where they can make the changes to the species that are needed to like allow those things to spawn without having to reset it. Which is great. I'm glad that they don't have to do pop resets very often anymore. Because, like, most people, they don't want to have their whole population just reset. Okay, so we have no ones to try and swap with. Let's... I mean, we could do down here, but nah. I've already got that managed down pretty much. We'll just hope they respawn small, I guess. Have you seen a leucistic roe deer? No, I haven't. I've never got one. Sadly, never got one, man. I wish I had, though. A big boy there. Ooh, 80 minimum estimate? Hold up. Hold up, chat. Hold up, chat. That's a big boy, too. We are bad. Let's go. Woo! Hashtag Scarecrow can't aim. Ah, you stinky little deer. Oh, gotcha, Ender. No worries, dude. Do what you gotta do there, dude. Back to the fun part of the grind, chat, now that I showed you one boring river run. That was only half of a river run, even. That wasn't even a full river run. Wait, which one are you talking about, Jets? I think I can see. Oh, there's a message in chat that I looked at and now I've lost it. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? I was looking at one that I was going to respond to. Yeah, why are you shooting females? Because the females and males, like a lot of times they're in a pair. Like one female, one male. If you don't shoot the female as well as the male, that male's not going to respawn because it's tied to a pair. So it has to respawn in a pair. So if you don't shoot the female that's with it, or at least another solo female, then he's not going to respawn until you do that. So yeah, you do need to shoot females if you're shooting the male that's with her. Thank you for the super chat, Raiden. You could pick, who would you put in the Mount Rushmore of the Hunter Call of the Wild? Obviously, I'm never going to say myself because I'm just not that type of person. But I would say Flinter is up there. Jaxie Beard, 100%. Flinter and Jaxie are like up there. Mainly because, you know, Flinter and Jaxie are both like some of the OGs of the community, the most influential ones. I would say probably Kendall Gray because he's by far the biggest content creator for Call of the Wild. And so that's 3, right? So that means 1 more. I don't know. I don't know, man. There's so many different creators that do Call of the Wild. Oh, not even close, Frozy. Nowhere close. Nowhere close on that. Gosh, what would be the last one? What do you guys think, chat? Throw some names into chat. Long-time creators, mainly. Like, creators that are the most influential in the community. That have been there from the beginning, preferably, because, I mean, those are the type of people that would be on the Mount Rushmore, right? And obviously, not including me, because I'm not going to put myself on there. No matter what you guys, you know, think in terms of that. I'm not going to put myself on it. Oh, you're right. You're right. Good shout, chat. There's a lot of awesome creators that could be on there, right? Like, obviously, somebody like iBuy or Lady, Rooster, etc. They could all go on it. But ProXCK, you're right. ProXCK is number 4 because he has the most helpful guides and maps ever created. He has helped out so many people with his maps. I mean, the majority of people that grind, they use ProXCK's maps. So I would say ProXCK would have to go on there too. Keep in mind though, chat, I'm not saying that they're better than the other creators, obviously. We're talking about influence and like who would have to go on it, right? I'm friends with most of them that aren't on, that I didn't pick for that, right? I'm friends with so many different creators. So I'm not trying to like pick favorites. They're not like favorites of the bunch, right? It's just people you think would have to go on there for like their influence and stuff like that. ProXCK has the most well put together, professional looking maps and thorough maps that anybody in the community has ever done, man. Has ever done. It's just insane. The amount of time that he takes to make those maps. Incredible. And then obviously Flinter's the OG. Jaxie is one of the OGs who then turned into a community manager. Like, so he has to go on there. And then KG is like the biggest creator that does Call of the Wild regularly. So he's like showing the game to a wide, huge audience. So that's why I feel like that's the 4 I would have to pick if we made like our Mount Rushmore of Call of the Wild creators. That would be my like Mount Rushmore. Definitely. No, that's a misconception, Brian. iBuy didn't pioneer HM. He perfected HM. Jaxie Beard created it, actually. Jaxie Beard and Flinter was involved a little bit. Flinter didn't really pursue it, though. But Jaxie Beard was the first person to really dive into HM in the content creation space. And this was like, what, 7+ years ago? But then when iBuy started doing his content, right? He expanded HM to a degree nobody had ever seen before, right? Like, he took it to the next level. So Jaxie Beard created it, iBuy perfected it. That's the best way to look at, like, who did what with HM. Jaxie created it, but iBuy perfected it and made it, like, more efficient. Nice, Kraken. Nice. Anyway, guys, I think we're probably going to end the stream here because you guys want to get a video on release day, I got to start working on editing that thing. So I appreciate you guys watching it. We had some fun here today. We got some good trophies. I'm enjoying the grind a lot. And I hope you guys are enjoying watching it. But I'll see y'all later. Peace, peace.